everybody, how's it going? So I got this great big box in the mail the other day from my friends at Sweetwater, and what we've got here is an Invective cab to match up with the Invective head that we've got. Super excited for this one because it not only has the standard metal Celestion vintage 30s that we've seen in so many cabinets and so many tones over the years, this also mounts a set of Celestion creambacks. I believe they're in an X pattern, so we've got 2 vintage 30s and 2 creambacks. And I've never mic'd up a creamback before. I'm very curious to hear the tone on that. So we're gonna unbox this in just a minute and give it a very quick test. Now, full disclosure, this isn't a Fearless Gear review. This is a product demo. I've partnered up with Sweetwater in this case. And Sweetwater wants to give 3 of you guys a $25 gift card. You can order some stuff online, maybe some strings or picks, a clip-on tuner, that sort of thing. Follow the link in the description below, and 3 of you guys can win a $25 gift card. All right, now this would normally be the part where I engage time-lapse mode and pull it out of the box and do the whole unboxing part of the video. Unfortunately, my SanDisk SD card had other ideas and decided to cut out the next 5 minutes of footage. So, hey, thanks SanDisk for making a very reliable product. I really appreciate it, fuckers. So after spending a good part of today dicking around with file recovery software and not having any luck, I figured I'd just make this shot. Here's the Invective cab in all its glory. Yes, it's absolutely beautiful. And I promise you, the footage of me taking it out of a box was absolutely riveting. I swear it was. Anyway, let's go to the next part where I show how to put the casters in. All right, so we're looking at the bottom of the cabinet here, and while we've got the rubber feet, that's great. Wheels are definitely your best friend when it comes to cabinets of this size. This thing is extremely heavy. And you know, I might not be able to leave it in one permanent spot here in the room, so being able to move it around quickly without any bullshit is a big plus. So let's just drop these in place. This should be a fairly straightforward operation. Yeah, famous last words, we'll see. Oh, nothing to it. All right, cool. Let's put it on its feet and see what it looks like. All right, so here's the cabinet out of the box. It looks pretty impressive. I've got no idea which speakers are the vintage 30s and which are the creambacks, so I guess we're just gonna have to mic it up and check it out. Back panel's pretty simple as well. Left and right channel in stereo are 8 ohms, and we switch it to mono, it is 16. Okay, so I've hooked up the Invective cab and I went and played around with it quite a bit. So what we've got are 2 SM57s mic'd up, and I reamped the guitars last night on that Satsugai track. If you haven't checked it out already, please do. I'll put a link to it in the description below. But I just want to kind of show you guys the difference in tone you can get by just using 2 speakers and how big of a difference that can make to your overall mix. Now, normally I'll blend these on a cheap mixer, but to illustrate the point, I want to show you guys what you can get and how that works just with regular tracks here. Again, this is 2 SM57s, and I'm going to zero these out. And here's one mic, and here's the other mic. Now that definitely sounds like a 57 to me. That's probably the creamback there. So even though they're the same mic, but the different speakers give a very different kind of feel. Just seems like the creamback's a little bit brighter, whereas the vintage 30 is a little bit spikier and a little bit darker. These are mic'd in roughly the same position. Of course, you know, there's going to be little minute differences for mic placement. And yes, that does make a big difference. This is exactly where you'd want to use something like a Dynamount to completely dial this in perfectly. Now what's cool is you put them together, that's what you get. Watch what happens when we flip phase here. That's what's being removed from the sound. Looks like I got the creamback just a little quieter than the 57. Pan these out.
So we'll go right to the beginning of the song here and just check that out, how that works out. Okay, pretty interesting. So that's a very brief look at the PV Invective cabinet with the X pattern with the vintage 30 and the creambacks. Very cool indeed. I'm probably going to do a tutorial on how to mic something like that, a full dedicated tutorial in a week or two, so stay tuned for that. But I just want to give a great big shout out to everybody at Sweetwater for making this video possible, and don't forget to follow the link in the description below and sign up for that gift card giveaway. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys on Friday with viewers' comments. Take it easy.